I found myself standing in the vacant house where I had raised my children, each corner steeped in memories, and a realization struck me that made my hands tremble. Not one of them had reached out to me in 3 months, not on my birthday, not on Thanksgiving, not even with a simple text. The silence was overwhelming, but what pained me most was the knowledge of why they had distanced themselves. I had ceased to pay their bills. My name is Barbara, and I am 68 years old. I'm sharing this story from a place my children will never discover, and honestly, that is precisely how I wish it to be. Before I recount what I did with the house they all fought over, I would like to ask you a question. Where are you watching this from? Please share your location in the comments, as I seek reassurance that I am not alone in this experience. I wish to connect with other women who may resonate with what I am about to share. This story began 5 years ago when my husband, Richard, passed away. We had been married for 43 years. He was a good man and a provider, leaving me in a comfortable position, though not wealthy, certainly secure. I owned a paid-off house valued at approximately $800,000, along with his life insurance and pension. Between these and my own Social Security, I had sufficient means to live well for the remainder of my life. I have 3 children: Daniel, my eldest at 45, Jennifer, 42, and Michael, my youngest, who just turned 39. Additionally, I have 7 grandchildren among them. For years, I believed I had fulfilled my role as a mother, making sacrifices, offering support, and celebrating their achievements. Richard and I financed their college educations and assisted with down payments on their first homes. We were present for every crisis, every celebration, and every milestone. However, following Richard's death, something changed. Initially, I assumed they were merely being helpful. Daniel suggested I downsize, claiming the house was too much for me to manage alone. Jennifer took charge of my finances, insisting I shouldn't burden myself with complicated numbers. Michael moved his family closer, expressing a desire to keep an eye on me. Grieving, lonely, and thankful for their attention, I failed to recognize the trap closing around me until it was nearly too late. It began with small requests. Daniel's business faced difficulties. Could I help with his mortgage for a few months? Jennifer's daughter required braces, and with 3 children, money was tight. Could I assist? Michael's car broke down, and he needed reliable transportation for work. "Just this once, Mom. We'll pay you back," they would say. I agreed every time. What mother wouldn't? These were my children, my beloveds, and they needed me.